Today, I'm going to be sharing with you how to create a professional looking email signature using Canva, and we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If this is your very first time here, I'm an active and licensed real estate agent in both California and Utah, and I absolutely love helping real estate agents build and scale their business the modern way by leveraging the power of social media. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you are notified every week we drop a new video. If you are looking to take your business to the next level by leveraging the power of social media, I am always looking to partner with like-minded individuals. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I would love to connect with you. So today I'm really excited to share with you how to make a very professional looking email signature that you can drop on all of your emails. It's quick, it's easy, you can make it in Canva, and I'm gonna hop right into it right now. So first things first, this is my email signature. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, but I like the way it looks. I wanna show you here on Canva, first of all, if you type in email signatures, they already have a lot of templates in place. So if you're thinking, gosh, I'm not really sure what I want, there are so many different email signatures to choose from. So really you can start here. This is a really good place to start. If you want to design your own, you can simply click the, create blank email signature, and you can go from there. So that's what I did, is I created a blank email signature. And what I did is I inserted my page, or, I inserted my picture in here. So if you were to go, you can see I've got a bunch of pictures down here, just of pictures that I've used for my other YouTube videos and other pictures down here. So I'm going to click on this picture here. And the one thing I can do even before if I'm creating my own down here to begin with, I can go over here to elements, and I can click, if I want that rounded looking picture frame, I can simply type in circle picture, or, circle frame. There it is. Circle frame, photo frame. All right, so I can type in circle photo frame, and it should have, really you can do them in all different shapes and sizes, but I'm going to just select this one here, and I can drag and drop that picture in there, and I can simply double click on that. I can move it around. So I've got the picture that I want. I can resize it to make it the way I want as well. The next thing I want to put on here is just a little element, and this element is a square. And you can see it here, they've got lines and shapes and squares. The thing I like about the square is I can manipulate that to, be bigger, smaller. I can change the size on that. And so I can just drag it to where I want. And if I want to change the color, having the color for your branding, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. But if I want to change this here, again, I can make it a little bit smaller. I can change that to my branding colors. If I click on there, my branding colors are over here. So if I want to change it, to a different color, I can do that as well. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my text on here. And with my text, I'm just going to go to add text. I can add that subheading. So I'm going to add the subheader down below. And for this one, I used this font here, this Montserrat. And that's one of my favorites. And that's one of my branding fonts that I've got. So I'm going to simply type in my name here. And this one I had made, a little bit bigger. So I'm going to make that quite a bit bigger here. I'll just put that to 24 so you get the idea. And you can tell this one is bolded right now. I don't want mine bolded, but you can simply change that around. I'm going to make that, I'm going to unbold that, and I'm going to make it a tad bit smaller just for this one here. And the next thing I'm going to do, I can simply just start adding in all of my information here below. If you want to add like this curly Q, I like this. This one is, what is that one? That is a, let's see, like a circular arrow. Arrow. And if I type that in, if I just type an arrow, it comes up with that one here. The cool thing about these is I can reshape it. I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. I can turn the direction of it as well. So if I turn that, I can move that right over there if I want. And then I can also add in all of these different icons as well. So if I have the phone icon, I can take that. I can change the sizing for it as well and put that in there. I can get my web icon. Put that one on there as well. Again, I can change the colors. So instead of gray, I want my brand color, which is black, and I want it totally black. Let's see, let's get rid of that. And we'll make that all black. Again, there are different web icons on there too, so I just grabbed that first one, but I can certainly change that so it's all matching. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and grab is I am going to take the email icon, and I can bring that down there as well. And again, I can change if I decide, oh, you know what, I want this one instead. I can grab that one and put that on there. Again, I might make those a little bit smaller, and I can line them up there, line this up as well. And then the next thing I'm going to move into is I'm going to grab some more text, and I will have that subheader. And with that text, I'm going to just put in my information, my phone number, my web address, and my email. So I can type that right in. You know what, instead of the dashes, I'm going to put good. And then I'm going to move down to the next. All right, so you can see, and then I can really just take this and play around with it a little bit more. I can justify it, move it to the left instead of centering it. And then I'm going to move this over a little bit. I can scroll this up. Again, I'm going to change mine so it's not bold. Let's see, there we go. And then again, I can add in other text. I'll just copy and paste this in so you can kind of just see, but connect with me. Again, I can change those fonts. And then I like putting my license number in here. I'm a licensed agent in both California and in Utah. So I want to make sure I've got that information in there as well, along with my company's, along with my brokerage. I can put that right down below as well, and my logo. And once you've got that completed, really all you're going to do is go up here to share. And once you go to share, click download, and you are going to click that email signature of which one you want to download. And it is as easy as that. So click on the one that you want it downloaded and press done, and it will download and save it for you. And then you'll move into wherever you are adding that email signature, and you literally can just drop it in there. Hopefully you found that helpful of how to make an email signature look professional for your own business. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below, and I'd love to help. Take care. Hopefully you found this tutorial on how to create your own email signature for very professional looking and easy using Canva. Again, two things. If you are looking for a Canva link, I've got that down in the description below. And if you are looking to build and scale your business the modern way by leveraging the power of social media, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and it would be my absolute pleasure to connect with you. Take care and have a great one. Bye.
show